Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. It's Week 12 in college football. Today is Tuesday, November 14th, and we are talking with Al McMordie from BigAl.com. Right now, we're going to take a look at a very interesting handicapping situation. Kentucky against Georgia. Georgia, of course, coming off their big blowout loss against Auburn. Al McMordie, that was one of your picks last week with us in these videos. I agreed with it. Sharp action came in on Auburn as well, and on the over on that game. So the Sharps definitely had a good read on that game. So that's Georgia's first loss. Now they have their next game coming up at home against Kentucky, and they have to regroup here kind of fast, and they have a road game against Georgia Tech the week after this one. And Kentucky, the Sharps also took Kentucky last week against Vanderbilt, and they got a blowout win. I did not see that one coming. Not exactly sure how the Sharps knew that, but Kentucky finally got a big cover after about 5 ATS losses in a row. So now Kentucky's a big underdog against Georgia. Georgia's coming off their first loss, and Kentucky has their game against Louisville next week, so it might even count as a look-ahead spot for Kentucky if they don't think they can win this game. Maybe just looking to get a good win in their game against Louisville, the rivalry game next week. So this is an interesting one. The line has gotten bet down a little bit. It's still over 21 market-wide. Al McMordie, what's your take on this game? Kentucky plus the points?
Well, you might be surprised about what I do here. You know, I actually was on Kentucky last week as well. I had a big play on the Wildcats. Yeah, of course, I'm a Sharp, so it's, no surprise I was on both Kentucky and Auburn because that's what the Sharps did last week.
Yes, they did. But, and the over. Did you have the over in the Auburn game?
I don't really mess with college football totals that much. I'm more of an NFL totals guy. I just took Kentucky and I took, the Auburn Tigers. But as you mentioned, that was Georgia's first loss this season after starting the year 9-0. And people who have followed me over the years know that I really like taking or going against college football teams after their initial defeat of the season. If they won at least their first 5 games to start the year. I think we talked a few weeks ago in that Penn State, Michigan State game, the week after Penn State lost to Ohio State. I said that they would lose again, and they did. But I'm actually going to maybe do something different here. I'm not going to go against Georgia. I think I like the Bulldogs here minus the points. I actually don't think they're going to have a letdown, and it's for several reasons. First, this is Georgia's final home game of the season, so I think the Bulldogs are actually going to be excited to get back on the field to play this game. And college football teams have gone 35-10 against the spread going back to 1980 if they lost their previous game by 20 or more points, which Georgia did, and they're now favored by more than 15 points, which Georgia is, and it's their final home game of the season. So I think Georgia's going to be psyched to play this game. Also, the Bulldogs are 11-5 against the spread going back to 1991 at home off an upset loss. So they typically do rebound at home off bad defeats like that. And I really like Georgia minus the points here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about as well. And you didn't mention another factor that I did mention in the intro, which is that, Kentucky off a great win. They have their rivalry game coming up next week. They kind of know that they can't win this game no matter what. So in a weird way, it actually feels like a look-ahead spot for Kentucky.
Yeah, actually, for me, I've researched, look-aheads and letdowns, and I see no evidence at all in the data that even indicates that there's a such thing as a look ahead, but there are letdowns and emotional, bounce backs from games in the rearview mirror. But I see nothing that indicates that a team might be ever looking ahead to an opponent. So that's something that I never get into.
Okay, well, I was feeling that way as well, and the line has gotten bet down a little bit. It is 21 or 21.5. BetOnline and sportsbetting.ag right now have minus 21, minus 115. Al McMordie recommending a play on Georgia, minus 21, minus 115 at BetOnline, sportsbetting.ag right now, and I would be tending to agree with that. I'm kind of liking that one maybe a lot more. The more I look into it, the more I'm feeling that might be a really strong play. Al McMordie, tell us about your website, BigAl.com. Are you giving college basketball plays yet?
My first one goes in about 5 hours.
Oh,
so
nice.
We'll see how we do. Yeah, it's the start of the season. I know I was working till 5 a.m. last night, so it's that time of year trying to do all the research. But yeah, folks want to go to BigAl.com. I've been in business since 1992. Have had tremendous success across all sports: hockey, basketball, football, and baseball. And we're currently on an 84-58 run across all sports. Just go to the website BigAl.com. We also have complimentary winners every day. And then not just one free play, but 4 free plays, 2 from myself, 1 from Larry Ness, 1 from Scott Spreitzer. Overall, we have 16 handicappers at the website. So go to BigAl.com and check it out.
Thanks so much, Al.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.